I want to say that I remember 1967. I was a junior in high school, filled with incredible pride at the beautiful, brave Israeli soldiers who had made it to the Western Wall. In a minute, the image of a Jew changed and became young and tan and sexy. And in the same moment, the Hebrew language changed. I grew up learning the pronunciation of my Ashkenazi family in synagogue. By fall of 67, we were all learning and praying in the Hebrew of Israel, just the Hebrew of the Sephardim. I was hopeful, excited, and proud. 20 years later, I spent an exciting, interesting, confusing year studying in Jerusalem and around the land of Israel. And the first intifada would begin as soon as I got back. But I didn't know that while I was there, because in a year intended to teach us about Israel, we never spoke of Palestine. We never met a Palestinian. We never ventured into the occupied territories. That experience would come for me many years later. So now it's 30 years since my study year in Israel, and 50 years since the Six-Day War and the beginning of the occupation. The issues of inequality and discrimination that face Israelis, Jews, and Palestinians are akin to many issues that I and many of you work on in Brooklyn or elsewhere. Economic injustice, racial discrimination, inequity in housing and education. But the occupation is different. The occupation is not the conflict that it is often described as being, because the supposed conflict is not between two equal people. It's an occupation, one of the other. So I don't know how I or any of us that are gathered find hope in the spring of 2017. Can it be true that we can sing Od lo avda tikvatinu? Can we sing, as the Israeli national anthem says, we have not yet lost our hope? What will give us that hope? How can we find it? How can we make it? One way is right here. I am gathered with people I admire beyond imagining, who join in this work regularly, if not daily, and give me hope. And together I think we join and give each other hope. If we have not yet lost our hope, I guess it lies in the possibility of the action of those who take action, and in the hope that when another 10 years passes, not, God willing, another 50, the world may yet see an end to the occupation of the Palestinian people, an end to the stain on the map and the heart of Israel.